It's a fucking dog. Go.
Everybody could hear you, Tristan, cussing at them dogs.
No one could hear me.
Yeah, they could. Because I kind of screwed up there. Sorry about that. Hey, welcome to Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts. Bob, Mike, Tristan here to talk your quick fix for sports betting. By the way, going to be a hell of a night for Tristan because tonight the Panthers are going to go ahead and clinch the Eastern Conference. It's pretty well a done deal. I don't know whether you all know that or not. NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs. Let's see. Is OKC? I think they'll go ahead and clinch tonight too, guys. Matter of fact, there's probably no sense in watching any of the games because I pretty well got the results right there for you. We're brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Go to oddsjam.com/subscribe. Get your 7-day free trial. And, yeah, well, let's start off with hockey. And let's talk about what's going to happen in the game tonight. Mike, give me a little update on that other series in the West.
Well, Edmonton up 3-1. Matter of fact, every series in the NBA and the NHL right now is 3-1 in the conference finals. But yeah, Edmonton gets another big win last night, 4-1. Now it comes with a price because they lose Hyman. Hyman gets hurt, and I'm not sure if he's going to be back.
No, that looked like potential. If they do make it to the Cup, he's probably not going to play first two games because that was a blown shoulder. Of course, when I bet him to get a point,
Yeah, he goes out.
That's why you shouldn't make them. That's a market you should just stay away from.
No.
Points.
Yeah.
Speaking of points, I got Carter Verhaeghe to get a
Shots
point.
on goal. Shots on goal.
Yeah,
the only thing I bet in the NHL besides the spread and so anyway, I've got Florida winning tonight. It's one of my picks. I say they win it. Let's go get it over and done with.
Yeah, I think it should end tonight. I definitely think if for some reason it didn't, it's going to end in Game 6. I don't think Carolina goes back and gets another win in Florida if they were able to win tonight. Carolina did play a good game last game. That's something we haven't seen out of them so far, and broke their streak of, 15 straight conference finals losses games in a row. So they finally got a win. And this series
is over. I think
the series was supposed to be a lot better than it was, and unfortunately, Carolina.
In my opinion, it's gone the way that it should have gone because they really realistically should have gotten shut out for zip, but NHL wanted to take it back to Carolina. So
there you go. There you go with. I'm sorry, some ridiculous, unhinged kind of comments. Okay, let's get this straight right now. That game was not rigged in Carolina's favor. Florida had 5 power plays, bro. It was just one call. The one call on Tkachuk was a terrible call. So what? That's what.
Then they score on that power play?
What about the rest of the game? What about the rest of the game?
Well, I
And by
mean,
the way,
Hurricanes are dirty because they took out 2 of our guys.
that wasn't.
So,
Hold on. That wasn't a power play anyway. Those were offsetting penalties. They both got a penalty. So once again, you're wrong. If you're going to say shit, make sure you know what you're saying. Okay.
I've watched every Panthers game for the past like 3 years, bro.
I don't care. You evidently were wrong there because you thought there was a power play. It was offsetting penalties.
No,
Once
Carolina
again,
didn't have a power play goal. It was Stankoven got a goal in the second period. It was even strength goal, 1-0, and then they had 2 empty netters there at the end.
exactly.
That was the style of play that Carolina wants to roll with. You know, it's something they should have been doing this whole time. They haven't been able to. I mean, to me, there is no benefit of getting this game back from the NHL standpoint. I don't know what benefit it gives to end this
There
game.
isn't any.
The series in 5 as opposed to 4. It's one extra
There isn't
game.
any, Mike. That's just a chirping bullshit answer. Like,
I'm just
you're going to go to the cup. You're probably going to win the cup, and you're whining about a fucking game. That's stupid. Come on, dude. You're more mature than that. Let's not do that.
The Canes got away with some nasty.
Don't give me that bullshit. Either the Panthers have gotten away with all kinds of crap the whole playoff.
You haven't injured a guy.
That previous series, there was some nasty shit going on.
And they knocked out. Hey, Toronto's goaltender got knocked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on now.
Come on. Get off this Get off this homer crap. If you're going to make a comment, please make it make sense. This is way too much homer stuff here. And speaking of homers, is Ohtani homering tonight? Dude,
Ohtani already played, dude.
Is he? Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
I watched the whole game earlier,
and he missed it.
He didn't go. He didn't get one hit.
Now,
4-3.
One other thing, he threw a bullpen the other day, guys.
I saw,
and looks
pretty good.
Next couple of months, next month, they're probably going to be bringing him back. Tristan, I got one question for you. No homer answer here. Okay. When he comes back to pitch, will his batting take a little bit of a hit?
It's tricky, but I really don't think so. Because, I mean, he's been doing this for however long he's been in the league. He's been a two-way player. So I think he should be. I mean, unless he gets sit out for pitching, but I say they're gonna play him and have him bat while he's pitching. So
he's never had the kind of offensive years that he's had last year with the Dodgers and now this year with the Dodgers. And both of those times he's not been pitching, and he's just been a DH. So I think that his hitting is going to take a little bit of a dive. Mike, what about you?
I don't know. Because it's, again, you got to remember, it's not like he's going to be, I mean, he's not pitching every game. So it's not like, it's going to be probably, every 5 days, something like that. I would assume, every 5 days he's going to pitch. Maybe on the days he pitches, maybe the one thing I would see taking a decline slightly, maybe the stolen bases, maybe because he's pitching throughout, the rest of this year. When he does start pitching, maybe he doesn't have as much incentive to try to steal as much, just to keep himself from risking an injury, because at the end of the day, they need him for pitching, for sure. I don't think it'll be a huge decline, but I could definitely see maybe him not hunting stolen bases as much. I think he'll still, steal when the time's right, but I don't know if his hitting will decline a whole lot. But
this season he hasn't, to my understanding, he hasn't really had too many stolen bases attempts. So
No, he's not. He hasn't
it's slowing down a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
probably
because
so.
he wants to pitch. So, you
Yeah.
know,
He's
he
just
wasn't going
hitting
to have
bombs, so he doesn't really need a.
He's 11 out of 15 stolen bases.
Yeah,
he wasn't going to have the kind of year he had last year because he's going to concentrate on pitching a little bit. And I understand what you're saying. You know, he's going to bat when he plays or when he pitches and blah, blah, blah. But guess what? It's the in-between starts that, you know, there's stuff that pitchers do to prep themselves to start a game. That's going to eat into his hitting. You know, I'm not saying he's going to fall down and going to be terrible. No. He's got too much talent. Plus, he's too big. I mean, you know, the guy's huge, and it's hard to get him to swing at bad pitches. So, you know, I think a little bit. I think I could see his batting average falling down a little bit, and, you know, but not
maybe
major.
so. Maybe
I
so.
don't think so personally, but
we'll find out. We'll find out. In the meantime, we've got what's the other game tonight in the NBA? Oh yeah, that's right. OKC
in Minnesota.
Minnesota at OKC. Tristan, do they wrap it up tonight?
yeah, I think both, like you said, I think both these series wrap up pretty fast here. So
Okay.
these teams, they want to get a rest, get to the finals. So
yeah, Minnesota needed that last game really, really badly.
Yeah, they're not
really
coming
badly
3-1 against OKC. So
no, I don't think so. I
No,
don't think so.
like,
You need more out of Ant-Man. You know, 16 points, 5 of 13 shooting. That's not going to cut it.
I do kind of like Minnesota to cover at least. +8 seems kind of high, but OKC is good at blowing people out. But this might be a closer game, you know. But
I mean, both of the games in OKC were blowouts. You know, they covered the spread pretty easily. 114-88 in game 1, 118-103 in game 2. I mean, they're covering in OKC. They're covering the spread.
Yeah,
pretty easily. So there's a potential that OKC covers tonight. Honestly, definitely a good possibility of it. But we'll see how desperate Minnesota comes out to play. You know, maybe they do keep this game close for once in OKC. So far, they've not proven that they can.
No. I could take OKC -4.5 first half spread. That could be a good play there.
Could be, yeah. I think the line is it 8 for the game?
Yeah, I would look at first half because, I mean, game 1, Minnesota actually had the lead at halftime.
Right.
They had a 4-point lead at halftime in game 1, and in game 2 in OKC, they were tied at half. So first half, Timberwolves is probably a look.
Right.
I was thinking OKC -4.5 first half.
Oh, really? Ooh, I don't know, man. I think Minnesota keeps this game close through the first 2 quarters potentially.
Yeah, I might. You know, I'm gonna take Timberwolves +4.5.
I think it's possible. I mean, they did it the first 2 games. I mean, they had a lead in game 1 at halftime, and they were tied at halftime in game 2. The problem is OKC blew them out in the second half.
You better hope you're right, Mike. Otherwise, you talked him out of making money.
Hey, man, shit happens.
All right.
I mean, again, I wouldn't hammer the hell out of it.
No, I just put $15 on it. You know, something small.
All right. Positive EV page. Corey Seager over on RBIs tonight to get one. I say yay on that. I also have your boy Anton Lundell over on shots on goal. So I like that one quite a bit. Jalen Williams under 1.5 threes. Anybody on that?
That's way too risky.
Away. Yeah, I'm staying away from that one myself.
Caruso over 2.5 assists.
In that last game, he went off.
Right.
I don't really follow too much of Caruso, so
Okay.
What,
All right.
what is it on Caruso?
2.5 assists over.
Yeah, I mean, maybe worth a little sprinkle on.
I like Aaliyah Boston over on points tonight.
I have no clue who that is.
Okay.
Well, you know a team she plays for?
Nope.
Mike, do you?
Yeah, Indiana.
Okay. And who's out on
Caitlin Clark's out.
Exactly. So this is your second person there, man. She is the person. Brittany Sykes under 18.5 points. Better get used to these WNBA players, folks, because you're going to make some money off of them. You talk about a great league. Fantastic.
The only girl I know really that well is Jackie Young, because she's pretty good at covering bets.
SGA over 7.5 assists.
I feel like he's going to be scoring most of the time here.
Yeah, I do too.
In a potential closeout game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
he'll pass it a lot.
Almost a 40-point triple-double. You know, he had 40 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists that last game. I honestly think we see something similar to that, because they need to get Williams going as well. Jalen Williams has got to step up again. So I think SGA gets some assists.
Okay.
I would honestly roll with it.
All right, I'm putting it in there per Mike. Better hope it hits, Mike. You got plays here tonight that if you're wrong, you're in deep trouble, bro.
Well,
how do you guys feel about the hockey game going under 1.5 first period goals? I that's like one of my main plays that I really like. I just see a low scoring game. Like maybe they get one in the first period, but I don't see them getting more than that.
Yeah, I could see that. I would roll with it. I mean, the last 2 games it hit.
Yeah.
And the first 2 it did. The first 2 games it didn't hit. The last 2 games it did. So
I have no feel for that one.
Yeah, I like it personally.
Okay. You two
if Carolina has any hope, they definitely need to have this thing close at the end of that period.
PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong over 1.5 player bases. Like that one. Get ready for player bases, player strikeouts, player outs. Folks, you want to make some money over the summer. There's plenty of money to be made in the big game of baseball. Clark Schmidt over 6.5 strikeouts. Let's add that to the list. And
he's been kind of spotty, though. Clark Schmidt really hasn't been. I don't like that one personally, but
okay, that's cool, and you might be right.
Against the Angels, it's a good possibility there. But
we're going to actually now go and see if we can find some main markets. What do you guys think about a Nerfy in the Cubs-Rockies game?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not taking any Rockies, Yankees, or Dodgers Nerfies. So.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to tell you, the under hit last night. The under's probably going to hit tonight.
I don't know. Looking at 4.38 ERA, 3.42.
Yeah, that's 4.38 and 3.42. That's better than some of the ones that I've been seeing with 6 and 7 ERAs. Neither one of you like it?
I don't like it.
I mean, do what you want to do, man.
I mean, I think it hits. I think who's on the mound for the
Kikuchi,
Rockies?
which has been. Oh wait, no.
We're talking about Cubs and Rockies. I mean, it's Boyd and Gordon on the mound.
Gordon, yeah.
The trouble's going to be with Gordon there, buddy. But
nah, I don't think so.
Look at the Cubs' first 3 batters in the lineup.
If you've been watching the Cubs lately, dude, they've been scoring late.
Yeah, but you got to look at wind and all that too. And I don't know. I think that gets ruined by a solo home run.
Well, it could be. Let's see. What was the play? There was a Yerfie, but it's gone now. Anybody like the Royals first half money line against Cincinnati? I think Green's on the mound for Cincinnati.
If Green's on the mound, then you look pretty dominant last performance, but
okay. Let's see here.
Yerfie, so I hit it.
Yerfie Reds Royals game.
No.
Mike, notes also on that?
What, a Yerfie?
Yeah. Stay away?
Maybe.
I'd stay away.
Yeah.
Okay. Cardinals first half run line minus a half a run.
That's in a delay right now.
Well, it's actually not started yet.
Well, it's supposed to have.
Starts at 5:35. We're at 5:20.
Well, it's showing it's in a delay right now.
Okay. Maybe they're anticipating that rain delay, I guess. Okay. Let me go on to something else here. Over 220.5 points between Minnesota and OKC tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree with you on that 100%. What do you think about the Fever game tonight going over?
Possibly. I mean, without Caitlin Clark, that worries me a little bit for Indiana.
Guys, Nationals, Mariners, Yerfie.
I could get behind that one.
Yeah, I could get with that one probably.
Got James Wood, Abrams at the top of the lineup, so.
Okay.
Yeah, Trevor Williams and George Kirby on the mound. Kirby's not been very good.
No, he has not.
At least
with
what little action he's had.
12.27 ERA. Jesus, it's horrible.
Yankees money line against
he's only thrown 3.2 innings, so I think he was hurt.
Yankees money line against the Angels.
Yeah,
got to hit that.
Yeah,
I got Aaron Judge over 2.5 bases plus 145 on Fliff. So.
Yeah, I know. And it's the 2.5 bases that worries me.
Hey, dude, the past 3 days or something, I've been doing that for Ohtani, and they've been catching.
Yeah, because he's hitting home runs, dude.
I honestly
that's how you get all the bases. You hit home runs. If you're not on a home run streak, it's tough.
Yep, Cardinal game delayed.
I think Judge is going to go yard personally tonight, but Kikuchi's been just god awful. So
he's not been good at all.
So, and it's a righty lefty matchup. I think he hangs him a little slider or change up and rocks him.
Okay. Now you're going to call the pitch too.
Yeah, because he's hitting.
And how many times have you been right on that? I'm just asking.
I've been right a couple of times.
Huh?
I've been right a couple of times.
Out of how many?
I don't know, but what I'm calling.
What would you say your percentage is?
0.04.
0.0.
0.04.
Okay, that's pretty bad.
Hey man, you gotta have that announcer knowledge for that.
Okay, well, you don't have that, so.
Hey, have you ever called one? I don't think you have.
On the pitch, I've called home runs. I don't call the pitch.
That's why you gotta look at the scouting report there, buddy.
I have no idea what that guy's gonna throw in the guy's third at bat.
Do you ever see that home run call? I forgot who it was. He predicted the exact inning, pitch, and what count it was going to be. Forgot the guy's name, but it was craziness.
I don't know, but Mike's got
Yeah.
a game for us. I see that coming right now.
Yeah, we're going to roll with one. NFL chain game. All right, let's play this quiz. Let's see how we do, boys. See if we can do this.
Let's do it. We are on Twitch. We're on YouTube.
All right, we got
to
start. Hey, Bob. Yes,
I know, Mike.
We're game time started. We got a time limit here. Who holds the NFL record for consecutive games started? I am starting. Quit interrupting.
Brett Favre.
Got to be Brett Favre. Who was drafted by which team? Who was drafted by which? Okay, so Favre was drafted by Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. See, I would have got that wrong.
Atlanta.
Yes, Atlanta.
Whose starting tight end in 2012 was probably Gonzalez, Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah, Gonzalez. Yes.
Tony Romo.
Which is third in all-time receptions behind Larry Fitzgerald and
Reggie Wayne? Is Reggie up that high?
He's up there. Where do you see Reggie Wayne? Right there. I mean, what other receivers do we have here? It's got to be
Jerry
Reggie
Rice. It's got to be Reggie Wayne.
Nope. Damn.
You're kidding.
No, not kidding.
Where's the?
All right, we got to replay. Okay, we know Favre.
Brett Favre, Atlanta.
Drafted by Atlanta. Tight end was Tony Gonzalez.
I'm not your guy for this one. I'm gonna sit this one out.
All right,
that's all right. Who's third in all-time receptions behind Larry Fitzgerald and
Stan Dog won't shut up out there.
Dude. That
Steve
is
Young. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean,
I know who Steve Young is.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. Is Jerry Rice third in receptions?
He might be. Yeah, he is.
He is. Wow, yeah.
Who won how many
Super Bowls?
Rice
he won three.
With what team? San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Whose all-time leading rusher is Frank Gore. Who went to college where? Tech. No, not Tech. That
Miami.
It was Miami. Yes.
Yeah, his son went to Miami.
It was also the college of longest tenured Colts wide receiver, Reggie Wayne.
Who's made how many Pro Bowls? Ooh.
6.
Got to be 6. Which is half as many as former Chiefs offensive linemen.
Okay. I saw, is Will Shields the dude, or is it David Wilson?
Oh, it's not David Wilson.
It's Will. It's got to be Will Shields, right? Or not?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
He used to block for this.
He's getting pissed at me.
It's Wilson or Johnson.
Okay, which team did he block for?
Was it, I don't remember. Was it Kansas City? No. It's got to be David Wilson or it's got to be
Larry Johnson.
It's one of the.
Let's do Larry.
Or wasn't Jamal Lewis?
That was with Baltimore.
Yeah. No, Jamal Lewis. No. Do we cheat?
No, just do it, Larry.
We think it's Larry, or do we?
We think it's Larry.
Nope.
God darn it.
Darn it, man. All right, we can fly through to get caught up, though. That's the only good news. Brett Favre, Atlanta.
Tony Gonzalez.
Man, these stupid ads. Third behind. Okay,
Jerry Rice.
3. San Fran.
San Francisco.
Frank Gore.
Yes.
Who went to college where?
Army of Florida.
Reggie Wayne.
6.
Will Shields. So it's got to be David Wilson.
Okay.
No.
God darn it. Is it fucking Jamal Lewis?
I think it is.
Son of a bitch. Brett Favre, Atlanta. Tony Gonzalez. Jerry Rice. 3.
San Fran. Frank Gore. Miami.
Right. Reggie Wayne.
6. Will Shields.
Right.
Used to block for this running back. Oh, shit. What about Marcus Allen?
Oh, shit. That's what it is. Yeah, he
Marcus
played for
Allen,
the
bro,
Chiefs.
because Jamal Lewis never played for the Chiefs.
Who won a Super Bowl with this team? Los Angeles Raiders. Yes.
Boomers.
Who moved to Oakland
in 1994 or 95?
I think it's
94.
I think it's 95.
No. 95 was when the Rams moved.
So it was 94.
The Raiders moved before then. It's got to be 94. Got to be. Tell me I'm right.
Nope.
God
damn
it.
Nope. You're wrong.
I'm sorry.
You are awful at this. You're terrible. You're no good. You're never going to win.
Just shut up, then. You just do it all from here on out.
This is pathetic, man. I can't believe you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't think we're ever going to get to 4. We're going to be here like 20 years later trying to get to 40.
Now we was on a roll, man, for a minute.
San Fran.
I know. I got to
do more baseball.
Right there on the right-hand side. Frank Gore.
Baseball.
Frank Gore, Miami.
Reggie
Wayne. 6. Will Shields. Marcus Allen. The Raiders.
We're Los Angeles Raiders. To your right. Who moved to Oakland? Go ahead.
95. The same year the Oilers drafted somebody number 3 overall. The Oilers.
Was it Steve McNair?
Is he on here? Because that's who it would be. Yes. Who played for this team in 2006 to 2017. Baltimore. 2006 to 2007. McNair went to Baltimore.
Yeah. It'd be
Baltimore.
Who's all-time leading rushers? Jamal Lewis.
Who rushed for
2,000 yards, 2003.
Yeah, it's got to be 03. The same season this team won the Super Bowl. In 03 would have been New England.
Yeah.
Who drafted Drew Bledsoe, first overall in 93.
Yes.
Who was replaced in Dallas by
Tony Romo.
Who plays in what division? The NFC East.
That's right.
How do you guys know all this stuff, man?
I don't know. We're
the
crazy.
Same division as 4-time Super Bowl champion. Is Washington on here? Yep.
Washington or the Giants. Do the Giants have 4 Super Bowls, right?
Doubt it.
They have 2 with Parcells. Yeah, it's the Giants.
It's the Giants. Washington does not. Yep, it's the Giants. Whose 2012 first round draft pick was 2012.
David Wilson?
Man, it's got to be. But I mean, who else? It's not Young or it's not Vic. No. It's not Larry Johnson. No. When did he play?
It's David Wilson. Do it.
Yep. Who went to what college?
Virginia Tech.
No, Michael. No. No way.
Michael Vick went to West Virginia.
Yeah. Which is the same college.
Okay.
Michael Vick.
Yes. That's correct.
Who played with this team after being released from prison? The Eagles.
That I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
whose all-time leading
I went on you.
passer is Donovan McNabb.
Who also played for division rival Washington. He played for Washington.
Yeah,
yes,
that's right.
Did.
You're right.
Yes, he did, bro.
He
played in the 2012 wild card round. Was it Seattle?
Cardinals?
No, I don't think it was the Cardinals. I think it was Seattle. Man, I got to think here. I got to think on this one.
I give
2012 wild card round. Washington played.
See you cheating over there.
I'm not cheating. I'm thinking really. It's got to.
See it in the reflection of your glasses.
No, I'm not cheating at all. I have not looked at it. I'm going to guess Seattle. I don't know if I'm right.
You're right.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Who lost to this soup team?
Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Steelers. Yes.
Guess on that one.
Who also won Super Bowl over this?
Arizona.
Who changed their name from Phoenix to Arizona in what year? 90.
That's got to be 1994.
Yes. The same year this player won MVP.
Barry Johnson.
Steve Young.
It's got to be Steve Young. Yes. He was the quarterback of the 49ers then.
Who replaced the legendary Joe Montana, who would end his career with the Chiefs.
Oh, shit.
Whose single season rushing leader is Larry Johnson. Who ended his career with this team. Well, it's got to be Miami. Who went undefeated in 1972. Yeah, baby.
The record of 17-0.
Woo! Let's fucking go, boys.
I got a couple right.
Yeah, we got that. We got that. That's how you do it. Now, I don't know what this lady wants, but
Tristan has a better chance of being right than the Rockies winning a game. Wow.
Hey, I got 2 right, so maybe the Rockies will win 2 games. Not like the Pittsburgh Pirates who just almost blanked the D-backs.
NBA players by face.
Oh, shit. You guys can do this.
Did this one before, too.
50, Jesus.
Enter player. Let me get these ads closed. All right, where are we going? That's Wilt.
That's who I was thinking originally, but I didn't want to.
You type in the whole name?
Yeah,
that's Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. Michael Jordan.
Dennis Rodman.
You have to type in the whole name. This is stupid.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. Magic Johnson.
Kevin
Garnett. Yeah. John Stockton. Charles Barkley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kareem. Damn, who's that one?
Good luck typing that one.
Why?
Just put Kareem.
Abdul. Abdul. Jabbar. Jabbar.
There we go.
LeBron,
yeah.
Oh, man. Who the heck is that?
Man, I can't tell.
I know that's Tim.
Oh, no. That one back there is that Bill Walton?
Yeah, I think so. Who the hell is that, though?
I didn't say Kobe for that one. I thought you were doing the next one over. I know the one on the far right. Xiao Ming, baby.
Shaquille.
I wonder if you got to spell this crap.
I have no clue who that is.
Dude, I have no idea who that guy is. That's Dirk.
Yeah. There's Yao.
I know the one in like right under Shaq is Jason Kidd.
Dwayne Wade, Reggie Miller. I know that one.
No clue.
That's Iverson.
Yeah.
We're going to fail this because we don't know these guys. That looks like Carmelo.
Jason Kidd right there.
Hey, is that one next to Bill Walton, Clyde Drexler?
Where?
The one next to Bill Walton. Is that Clyde Drexler?
You might be right. No?
No?
Doesn't look that way.
Okay.
This one's obvious.
That's Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
Patrick Ewing.
Was that? Is that?
Oh, I know the one like right underneath. That's the left.
Who?
This guy, Paul
This
Pierce,
guy?
on the left. One more.
Well, that's
Paul
David
Paul
Roberts. Yeah, that's Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. That's David Roberts.
That's David Robinson right there. And isn't Hakeem next?
That's Hakeem.
Isaiah Thomas at the beginning.
Elijah. Why can't they just give it to us? How do you spell it?
OLAJWUN.
No. Elijah
Wan.
That ain't it. This is stupid.
OLAJUWON.
Yeah. That's Ray Allen.
Right.
I know there's KD right there.
Now, hold on. You got in that same. Yeah. That's Karl Malone, isn't it?
Yep. That's Gary Payton.
Yeah, it's Gary Payton.
That's Durant.
Yeah. And then before him is
That's
Isaiah Thomas.
No. Isaiah.
ISA. Yeah.
That's how
There
it
you
is. Go. That's Chris Webber.
Oh, yeah, it is.
How did I not know that was Ray Allen there?
Down below here in the first one here. Is that oh god darn it. George
I'm not gonna be much help on
George
those.
Gervin.
Is that the Iceman?
Yep. Sure is.
That's John Havlicek, I think. And Clyde Drexler's next to it's JOHN. Havlicek. HAVL.
Havlicek.
HAVLICEK.
Yes.
And that's Clyde Drexler.
This is God darn, I don't know who that is.
Is Dominique in there anywhere?
That's Dominique. Yeah, that's Dominique.
Yeah, Dominique
right
Wilkins. DOMINIQUE. Wilkins. WIO. Okay.
That is God darn it, who is that? Mutombo.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember how to spell his
GIKEMBE.
DIK.
EMBE.
It can be
Mutombo. MUTUMBO.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Mutombo. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Mutombo. All right, we got it.
I mean, George Mikan maybe with the glasses. You got to go up high to the beginning.
Oh, right here.
Yeah,
that guy.
I think that's right.
No, unless we're spelling it. Oh,
Yeah, it's with an
I
N.
put an N, not my bad. Was that right? Yes, that was right. Good help,
Good job.
Lucas there.
God darn it, I know who that is. That Rick? That's Rick Barry.
Yes, you're right. Oh shit,
Uh,
man, we're gonna.
Who is that guy next to Bill Walton? And where is Dr. J? Where's Julius Erving at?
Right there.
I believe you're right. Julius.
I don't know why I putting Kyrie in there. That was Dr. J right there.
And is that the Big O? Is that Oscar Robertson there?
Yep.
God,
Yep,
I'm good, ain't I? Act like I don't know shit.
We got this guy right here, and we got this guy right here, and we got these boys down here. We got this row done. We got to get this guy. I don't think we're going to run out
Bob. Where's Bob Cousy at?
I don't know, man. Yeah, this
is that him down there? Right here. Try him. Try that. It's Bob Cousy.
Yes. Who the hell is that?
Is that Moses Malone?
Yes.
Who's your daddy, baby?
I don't know.
Your daddy?
This guy is your daddy right now. Get his name, man. We need this.
Got
two more boys.
I got to think.
Him and this guy, man. Who the hell is this? Somebody help us. Somebody help us.
Come on, Lucas. Contribute there, buddy.
We got two more. We already got Julius Erving.
We got three more.
No, we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We got the two old white guys.
Where's the other one?
The one straight up, 2 rows up.
Oh, yeah, this guy, that guy. Okay, we do have 3 more.
Is there Dave Cowens? Is that one of them? I don't mean Cowens.
I did, but it's not this one. No.
Gosh darn.
Well, you know what? 47 out of 50 is not too bad because I mean, we're not going to get these. I
got to know who that.
I'm not sure. He said, yeah, I'm not either, Jabari. We got him, this dude, and this dude left. And yeah, Jerry West. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Bill Russell. Wow.
Jesus, Bob. That's why I couldn't think. I knew it was a Celtic.
Dude,
what was the other one at the bottom?
Bob Pettit.
Bob Pettit.
Yeah.
I should know that. You know who he played for? The St. Louis Hawks.
Dude, we should have got Jerry West.
Yeah.
And Bill Russell. I can't believe we missed Bill Russell, dude. And West. That's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
We overcomplicated that.
Yeah.
I said McAdoo. I know, bro.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my God. How I cannot believe we met Bill Russell we couldn't get.
No.
That's crazy.
Somebody clipped that one.
That's crazy. Yeah, no kidding.
McAdoo.
All right. Well, that was fun.
I said we wrap it up. I said go OKC. Go Panthers. Let's put them in a.
Wow, you're actually going for the Panthers for once. That's a first.
I said I was on the Panthers tonight. Where you been?
I've been here.
You don't listen very well. Here's what we're doing. I'm going to put this in
a
parlay.
Well.
I'm just gonna money line it. And your Mike, I know it's -3 something, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
-1,000.
I just want to see what it is.
Yeah, I know, bro. We didn't get Jerry West and
yeah, no kidding. That's terrible. All right, that's +152.
Will Russell.
We'll take that.
That's crazy.
What do you guys think? That put $50 on that.
All right.
Okay, OKC and
So if you jinx us, though, I'm
Panthers money line.
Your DMs.
Nobody's gonna jinx anything. Your Panthers are gonna go to the Cup. Okay,
they better.
They're not. They had a 3-0 lead. You don't lose a 3-0 lead It's happened once in the NHL,
Twice,
and twice in the NHL, and
maybe
once in
3
MLB,
times.
and never happened in the NBA. So we're good. Got a 3-1 lead. Should feel confident. If you don't, then maybe you're the jinx, and maybe you ought to go get some rats.
4 times in the NHL. 1942, the Toronto Maple Leafs. 1975, the New York Islanders. 2010, the Flyers. And don't forget, 2014, Los Angeles, the Kings.
Oh, that's right.
The Sharks.
Florida last year, they choked the 3-0 lead.
Well, but no, they didn't
lose it.
No, these are losing the series.
Right.
Yeah, the Panthers did not lose the series.
If the Panthers lose this series, dude, I'm gonna be all over you.
I'm gonna go to.
They're not going to.
Yeah.
I will tag you in the Panthers in every post that I do. Big ones. All right, we'll see you.